Okay, so this section is about factor versus a root. The first thing is, what is a factor? So let's first take a look at an example. X minus 2 times x plus 1 equals y. Okay, the factors here are x minus 2 and x plus 1. These are both factors. Okay, so factors are things that simply get multiplied together. In this next example, you notice we have something unique here. We have that minus 3 on the end. So even though the x plus 3 and the x plus 9 are being multiplied together, they are not going to be factors. And that's because of that minus 3. Everything has to be multiplied together in order for it to be a factor. Okay, here we've got x to the third power, 2x minus 1 raised to the fourth power, and x minus 9. Here you can probably figure out what the factors are. Notice that there's no multiplication sign between the x cubed and the 2x minus 1. There's the factors, x, 2x minus 1, and x minus 9. Now the 3 and the 4 are exponents on the factors. What about x minus 9? Can you figure out what exponent is up there? Well, if you said 1, you are correct. The exponent is 1. Okay, what about a root? Let's try and figure out what a root is. Let's look at an example here. Well, I guess we'll talk about this. A root is a number that is equal to x that makes y equal to 0. So in this case, x minus 2 and x plus 1 being multiplied together, the roots are x equals 2 and negative 1. Now, if we replace x with a 2, you see we get 2 minus 2 is 0, and a 3. 0 times a 3 will be equal to 0. Now, if x is negative 1, we get a negative 3 here and a 0 here. So negative 3 times 0 is also equal to 0. That's what makes them roots. Okay, here we already know what the factors are. The roots are going to be 0, 1/2, and 9. Let's see, solving for x when the factor is equal to 0. This is one way to find the root. Take the factor, set it equal to 0, and solve for x.